Good afternoon. It has been a long day of meetings today. I am so glad the workday is over. It's day 84. I feel like that dog or the cat in that one YouTube video where it's like dog diaries or cat diaries. Dear diary, it's day 84 of my imprisonment in my home. Uh, it was supposed to be really rainy today and kind of overcast and hot and it's not. It's actually really nice. It's cloudy, but it hasn't rained and it's still on the cool side of things. So I take that as a really lovely day. And yeah, so that kind of helped make the day go by faster. And then it's a big meeting day for me, so that was kind of good. It's good for it to be over. And now I'm ready to escape from reality for a while. Uh, a couple days ago, when I started this vlog, one of the things that I said I wanted to do was to share some of the things that I've been doing to help myself through this time. 2020 isn't shaping up like any of us expected. I'm sure you feel the same way. So one of the things that I had wanted to do, I've been obsessed with for a long time, is learning how to paint. So I did the rational first step that anyone would take, and I bought a paint by number acrylic set. So I actually have a couple of those that I've been working on, but what I really love are these journals, the journaling, bullet journals, planning that people are doing where they're painting with watercolor. It's just, there's something about it that's so beautiful. And you can get into that hyper realistic type of watercolor where it looks very classical, where you have the very detailed lines. It looks like a photograph. And then you've got the looser watercolors that are more reminiscent of a Monet or a Manet, and they're equally beautiful. I love watching people do that. So I joined this Facebook group thinking, oh, okay, I'll learn from these folks. And lo and behold, it was a company that sold kits for watercolors, and you get the whole thing, all the watercolors that you need, and a guide and a YouTube video that's free, and they walk you through how to watercolor. It's fantastic. So I thought I would share it with you guys. A couple of my first foray into watercolor. So I have two things to show you, and they both came from the same kit. This is not sponsored or anything. I just I found them online and I really like the company. So it's called Last Make Art, and they do these subscriptions, and in each box every month you get 4 different pictures, photographs to paint and try out. So this was the January box from 2020, and the first is a bunch of lemons. You see a bunch of lemons. And you think, oh, okay, that can't be too difficult, right? Well, let me just show you how many times I had to do these lemons. First, I'm going to show you my final result, the one that I'm happiest with, and it looks like this. And I think it came out pretty close to the way it's supposed to look. I was really happy with this, but let me just tell you. I spent hours and all night painting. This isn't all of them. Painting lemons. Lemons, lemons, lemons. I was really tired of looking at lemons. I'm pretty sure I painted an orange here. Here, I don't know what I was doing. But I figured, like, for my first try, it was pretty good. But you really have to practice. It's crazy getting the brush strokes, how much water you put on your brush, how often you dip the water, the brush back in the water, how much water you have, when you get the color, after you get the color, crazy. So that was my first one. Pretty happy with it. And the second one is a beetle. So you have to trace this little beetle onto your paper, and it calls for 11 by 13. It's one of those. I got one of those big. Well, okay, it's 8.5 by 11. It's really close to 8.5 by 11, something like that. Watercolor paper. Anyways, this is what your little guy is supposed to look like when he's done, and this is the one I'm most happy with. Now, if I thought I spent a lot of time painting lemons, that was nothing compared to this beetle. He's crazy looking, but he's kind of fun, right? Yeah, I didn't think I'd like him as much as I do. So here's my first alien attempt. And it just keeps going, right? I have way too many beetles. And when I look at them, on the screen, here's the extra one. Like, do I need to do another beetle? Anyway, it's a lot of fun, frustrating, but watching the videos and seeing everybody else post their pictures, and seeing what they do with them afterwards. Some people put them in photo albums, or they'll frame them and put them on their wall. And some people make postcards and send them out to folks. And anyways, it's just really fun. It's something to kind of express. I think it's something to express my creativity, kind of get out some emotion, escape from the fact that we're not going anywhere, and connect with community. So I just thought I would share that with you guys. What are y'all doing to keep yourself busy, keep yourself sane during this time? I have a whole list of things, but I wanted to share the art with you today. Some of the other things that I have done, I have a sourdough monster. Her name is Audrey, and so I bake sourdough bread. I've been trying all kinds of methods and techniques that have come out this year, since it's been a really long time since I updated my recipes, and I've moved around several times. And every time you change environments, it changes the variables for making your bread, and how it rises, and how it smells, how it tastes, how your monster or your sourdough mix reacts. So it's been really interesting to do that. I've been doing that with a friend of mine, and we've both had wildly different results. It's kind of fun. And then knitting, of course, and painting. I'm also watching a lot of TV, so if anyone's a fan of Space Force out there, I thought it was a movie. I can't believe it's a show. I'm so excited about it. It's crazy. If you haven't checked that out, you should definitely watch it. I'm watching a lot of YouTube, podcasts, been walking my dog, lots of Zoom calls with friends, happy hours. So what are you guys doing? How are you guys coping with this new normal? And do you like it? Do you hate it? There are a lot of things I like about it, and some things I don't like about it. But mostly, I do enjoy it. So, okay, I am going to get back to work on my Tamimi cardigan, because my friend told me she's watching my vlogs, so she knows. She's gonna know now how often I'm working on it or not. Okay, so I hope everyone is having a great day, and stay safe, be crafty, get some time to spend on yourself and with your friends and with your loved ones, and share what you're doing with me. I'd love to see it. Anyway, I will sign off here and talk to you tomorrow. Okay, bye.